Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, where we believe in the magic of stories and the importance of kindness. Today, we're going to read you a story about a brave fairy and a wise dragon. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on our magical adventures. Once upon a time, nestled in a peaceful valley, embraced by tall, majestic mountains, there lived a young fairy named Alexa. Now, Alexa wasn't like the fairies you might have heard of in other stories. Oh no, she wasn't all about that mystical and mysterious vibe. Nope, Alexa was known throughout the valley for her big heart and her willingness to lend a helping wing to anyone in need. You see, she had a genuine love for all the creatures that inhabited the valley. She would often be seen flying among the flowers, singing with the birds, and playing with the little woodland creatures. Now, despite being small, with wings that sparkled like gold in the sunlight, Alexa possessed a bravery that knew no bounds. She had a strong belief that kindness was the answer to most problems, even the scariest ones. That's why, whenever someone was in trouble, Alexa was always the first to lend a hand, or should I say a wing. Not far from where Alexa made her home, there lived a mighty dragon named Eldrich. Unlike the fearsome dragons you might have heard of in scary stories, Eldrich was a kind and gentle soul. He was a majestic creature with emerald green scales that shimmered in the light, and his eyes held the warmth of 1,000 suns. Now, Eldrich was the protector of the valley, and he had been gifted with a magical crown by the ancient guardians of the mountains. This crown wasn't made of gold or precious gems, but of pure light. It was a symbol of Eldrich's role as the guardian of balance, for the crown gave him the power to maintain the harmony of the valley. With it, he could make plants grow, rivers flow, and the skies clear. But one night, when the moon hid her face behind dark clouds, a sinister force crept into the valley and stole Eldrich's crown. When the dragon awoke and realized what had happened, his heart sank. Without his crown, his power waned. Rivers dried up, flowers wilted, and a heavy grey fog settled over the valley. Eldrich roared in anguish, shaking the very foundations of the mountains. His roar echoed through the land, a sound of sorrow and despair. Hearing the dragon's mournful cry, Alexa knew she had to do something. She immediately flew to Eldrich's cave. When she saw the despair in his eyes, she knew that she had to help him. So without wasting a moment, she set off to find the mysterious thieves. Her journey took her to the edge of the mist forest, a place shrouded in mystery and danger. According to an old legend, it was within this forest that the dark forces resided, waiting to cast their evil spells upon the world. With determination in her heart, Alexa plunged into the misty forest. Despite the strange whispers and eerie silence that surrounded her, she pressed on. Suddenly, the trees seemed to close in on her, and she found herself in a dark clearing. In the center stood a black stone altar, and on it lay Eldrich's crown, now dim and lifeless. As she approached the altar, a terrifying shadow beast emerged. It was a creature of darkness, tall as a mountain, with burning red eyes and a voice like rumbling thunder. But Alexa, though frightened, stood her ground. She knew that if she could return the crown to Eldrich, he could restore balance to the valley. And so, with kindness and courage, Alexa faced the shadow beast. She spoke to it in a gentle voice, asking why it kept the crown, and reminding the beast of the beauty and warmth that the light brought. Her words pierced through the darkness that enveloped the beast, stirring something deep within its shadowy heart. And so the shadow beast crumbled, vanishing into thin air, leaving behind only wisps of dark smoke. With the crown back in her possession, Alexa felt its power surging through her. She knew she had to get back to Eldrich as soon as possible. When Alexa returned to Eldrich and placed the crown on his head, the valley erupted in joy. Rivers burst forth, flowers bloomed in vibrant colors, and the sun shone brightly. dispelling the darkness that had threatened to consume it. From that day forward, the valley thrived under Eldrich's wise rule, and Alexa continued to be his closest friend and advisor. The legend of the brave fairy, who saved the dragon's crown, became a tale, whispered on the winds, reminding all who heard it that true bravery lies not in strength or power, but in kindness and courage of heart.